What is going on, Low Gang? Back to Goodwill hunting. Had a bunch of comments last week requesting I go in regardless of fines, and I said that I can do. Just kidding, I already did all the hunting. I'm doing this video afterwards, this intro video, because I'm an idiot. I do find some stuff in the video though, so stay tuned. And at the end of the video, I'm going to be giving away Legend of Zelda, real easy giveaway. It'll take you guys like one second to apply. So stay tuned for the video. I'm doing it kind of in a flea market madness style. I'm going to do the commentary over voice recording at home instead of in store. It's a lot easier to film with one person. It can be really awkward and weird to just try to film yourself in the aisles of Goodwill. So enjoy the video, check out what I find, and I'll see you guys in the game room at the end, do the giveaway real quick, and show you guys what I ended up getting. So we'll start off with this kind of lower income Goodwill, and right off the bat, 007 limited edition VHS, a really cool find. It was $3.99, but of course I don't care about VHSs. Comes with a script, comes with set photos. You can see Pierce Brosnan in there just chilling out, collecting his big paycheck. Some sweepstakes that has been inactive for 20 years. And then kind of this like making of VHS, all this stuff factory sealed. A really cool find. Anyone that possibly collects VHSs, I don't know if that demographic exists anymore, but this is a pretty cool find for $3.99 at Goodwill. I did leave it behind because I don't have any interest in VHSs. Maybe if it was a GoldenEye limited edition, I might be interested. So jumping into the DVD section, kind of barren or smaller than it used to be, but there are some games to be had. And jumping into insane nostalgia, World of Warcraft Burning Crusade. I remember the first time I ever called out sick from high school was when this game came out in 2007, I believe, and sick day. Checking out X-Men 1.5. I think this had a bunch of extra footage. Kind of a neat, interesting find. I did leave it because it's a DVD, but cool to get an extended cut of the movie. Who knows how much of the stuff the director intended. Remember when Donovan McNabb was in absolutely everything, and the Eagles never won a Super Bowl with him. Too bad. Jumping into a GameCube game, always worth checking out. You never know if by any chance like Super Smash Bros. Melee is in the case, and if it was free I would definitely take it for the empty case. Unfortunately it's not free. Moving into episode 3, I remember picking this up right when the movie came out. I think I paid $50 at Target for this game. I remember it being pretty fun. I'm sure it hasn't aged very well, but at the time I remember it being kind of a fun platform hack and slash. Jumping into the only Blu-ray here, shitty like Kevin Hart movie. I missed the Blurays. And we can see the little Nintendo Wii section here. A bunch of Lego games at all the Goodwills I visited recently. So I imagine game stores are just kind of giving those away to get a big tax write-off. Jumping in with the Sims game on PS2 along with a bunch on PC. You haven't lived life until you've deleted the ladder in the pool and made your Sims drown to death. I developed a lot of serial killer tendencies in my youth. And the Rainbow Six game, the franchise is still going on today. I never would have guessed it would have been a 20-year franchise. Checking out a really good film no one saw, Children of Men, Alfonso Cuarón. Some of the best one-take scenes in film history. You guys should check this out if you haven't seen it. A really good, kind of depressing film. And another Wii Lego Star Wars Complete Saga game. Actually wouldn't be a horrible pickup if you have a Wii U or a Wii to let the little kids play. Still holds up pretty well, and it's the original trilogy, which is pretty cool. Jumping into the CD section, always be checking out this for PS2 games, or PS1 games rather. And we see a Harry Potter Lego Creator game. This might have even predated the movies. You can see how awful it is. 2001, second worst thing to come out of 2001. The number one was the Rams losing the Super Bowl, sadly. And jumping on board with Frogger, I think everyone on planet Earth has owned this game at one point or another. I've seen it so many times at so many people's houses. I think they just gave it away at school. And then this creepy ass like attempt at being a hip educational game. I do miss the 90s educational CD-ROMs. Getting on board with the board game section. I absolutely love this section. You can find factory sealed games all the time, and it's a really cool place to check out, at least at this Goodwill. Again, factory sealed games, horrible games, including Joel Osteen, Live Your Best Life. I hope he didn't make any money off his little trends here. And this weird like French Jurassic World board game. Who knows if it's licensed or not. It looks pretty sketchy to me. Checking out Iron Man. Rest in peace, Robert Downey Jr.'s acting career. He's going to miss those big paychecks for sure. And a video game, a retro video game item. It reminds me of 2012 here. Sega Genesis controller. $5, definitely a bit overpriced for me. But cool to see this stuff pop up. Very nostalgic. Definitely missing this. Definitely missing 2012 era Goodwills where they didn't scan everything. They didn't auction everything. I did not go to Bookman's. So we're going to jump into the local Goodwill. I'll tell you in the pickup why I didn't go. And checking out these cool Nintendo Wii steering wheels for Mario Kart. I actually used to pick these up back in the day because they added a lot of value if you were trying to resell Mario Kart. And we can see the kind of depressing board game section here at this Goodwill, much smaller than the other one. No factory sealed games, at least that I could see. And getting on board with the DVD sections here. A lot more video games at this Goodwill. Again, a lot of these Lego, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Skylanders. Just kind of the same 5 or 6 games at every Goodwill nowadays. You can tell they have no value and there's no point in even selling them online. Jumping on board with Oddworld Munch's Odyssey. 100% would have picked this up, but I'll show you guys the disc in a minute. This is why I did not pick it up. However, this would have been a really cool find for $2.99 on Goodwill shelves. An original Xbox game as I drop it, but no, I do not damage it. The disc is screwed up already. You guys can take a quick look at that hair. The entire interior is like rotted away, but would have picked this up in good condition. Really fun platformer, really odd kind of lore. And then if you didn't buy this in high school, not a lot I can do for you. The GOAT CD along with Britney Spears' first CD. Still have those today somewhere, I think at my parents' house. Halo 3, kind of this ugly platinum hits box. I remember buying that night one on Xbox. And then this fantastic Blu-ray collection. I guess this Goodwill stopped auctioning Blu-rays. So you can see a lot of really good quality films coming in besides Apocalypse Earth, which is not one of them. World's End, kind of a fun alcoholics movie. Complete schlock Battleship. I've never seen it. I've just seen the scene when all the old World War II vets fix up the ship, and it looks absolutely hysterical. I know Red Letter Media talked about it in one of their videos. Justin Bieber wearing just full makeup. And Slumdog Millionaire, I actually thought about picking this one up. It's kind of a fun rags to riches film about a guy that learns all this knowledge living in this absolute shithole in India. And some more schlocky films here. Never Ending Story. Pretty cool. I've thought about buying that for sure. Kind of a classic 80s film. The Matrix on Blu-ray. I'm going to wait on 4K on that one. And Avatar. I already own that on Blu-ray. Master and Commander. I don't know why I didn't pick this up for $4.99 or $3.99. One of my favorite adventure films. A lot of really good Galapagos Island scenes. A lot of good like pirate stuff. And then you already know I had to pick this up. It did come out in 4K, but I'm going to pick it up in Blu-ray. I'm not really a big 4K guy as far as old films. So picking that up. My favorite movie about kidnapping and drugging a 15-year-old girl. And there's a lot of them that I like. Checking out this chick from Aquaman, missing a leg. Rest in peace, Mira, or whatever she was. Couple Cupman vinyl collectibles. I thought about picking this up if I cared more about the Cuphead franchise. But pretty cool to see. If you are a collector, that's a really cool item you might want to pick up. And then poor Luke Skywalker. Factory sealed toy here. Again, this would be a cool find if you're a big Star Wars guy. It's cool to see this stuff for $2.99 on store shelves, factory sealed. And last but not least, definitely picking this up. This was a GameStop exclusive. Vault Boy. Really cool lore from Fallout. And that is it, guys. I'll see you in the game room really quick. We'll chat about the stuff I got, and we'll do the giveaway. Thanks for watching. What's going on, Team Tenors? Wanted to do a quick video showing what I got at Goodwill. Quick pickup recap. Not a lot, but a couple really cool items. Shout out to all you guys watching the series, watching the channel, and who watched the last video. You guys really convinced me to go back to Goodwill
And in hopes of getting a video up, I actually had a lot of fun and I found a lot of really cool stuff. Historically, I would run into the store, look for valuable games, and leave if there was nothing and say I'm not doing a video. But today I was like determined. I'm like, I'm going to get footage up. I'm going to get a video up. And I had a lot of fun seeing a lot of stuff that I probably would have skipped over in the past. And trying to get this Twitch room less barren, trying to get more stuff in here. So it was really cool to go in and get some cool stuff. First, I'll start off with the giveaway, I suppose. I'm going to be giving away a Link to the Past. I went in and got this at Bookman's. Cut the footage because there was 750,000 little kids running around. And for some reason, Bookman's has a drum set. So all the kids were like banging on the drums. It was really annoying. I was trying to get some footage of the games. Kind of the cool Nintendo collectible stuff they have at Bookman's. It's kind of, it makes for some fun video content and some fun stuff that I can buy. Again, I have a bunch of trade-in credit at Bookman's, so I'm going to probably be doing a lot more giveaways and stuff in the future. All you have to do to participate in the giveaway is like this video, subscribe to this channel, and then like my most recent Instagram post. I'll be putting it up today with this video. It's going to be just a picture of this game room. I'm going to be picking a winner based off the Instagram post, and that's it. Real easy. It takes probably 15 seconds, and I'll pay for shipping as long as you don't live in like Europe or somewhere far away. If you do, I'll still give you the game, but we might have to get together for shipping. I'm not trying to spend $55 to send the game to like Munich. Although if you invite me to your house for Oktoberfest, I'll give it to you for free and pay for the shipping. So jumping on board the pickups, had to pick this up. Labyrinth, huge fan of the movie, obviously, as you guys can tell in the background there. On Blu-ray. Now this did come out in 4K, but I don't care too much for 4K as far as old movies. I do a lot of the big event Marvel movies and stuff in 4K, but I don't care for the old films. Fantastic Jim Henson Muppet film. David Bowie, awesome, kind of charismatic character. I wouldn't say he was a great actor, but he had a really cool stage presence, and he was some fantastic at singing. Some of the musical numbers were awesome. Some of the themes in the movie, pedophilia and drugging young girls, possibly controversial today. I don't think it would be quite as successful, but they are coming out with a Dark Crystal TV series on Netflix that looks fantastic, so check that out if you're into that kind of practical effect Muppets. I know we don't get a lot of that anymore. We get a lot of CG nonsense, but the Dark Crystal series looks absolutely fantastic. And then I had to pick this up as well. This was also $3.99, just like the Blu-ray. Vault Boy. It's not a Funko Pop, but it is made by the Funko Pop company. You guys can see that on the bottom here as I try to get my dimensions correct. Apparently a GameStop exclusive. I imagine it came with either Fallout 3 or Fallout 4 on a pre-order, but since it is a GameStop exclusive, it is uncommon, I would call it. And both of these items at $3.99, they're worth quite a bit more than that, and that's what I'm looking for at Goodwill. I'm looking for a savings on something. I don't want to walk in, see an obscure item, and then pay what I would pay on eBay for it. I want to walk in, see an obscure item, and get a discount. Thank you guys all for watching. Again, to participate in this giveaway, as easy as like, subscribe, and then like the Instagram photo. It's just going to be just a lazy picture of like my game room. Just want to get an Instagram account going, trying to get to 1,000 followers so that I look like a better person to my peers. Unfortunately, that's the horrific Black Mirror episode we're living in, is that people judge you off your Instagram followers. Even like careers, even like people looking to hire you start to look into that stuff, which is ridiculous. But it'd be cool to hit 1,000 Instagram followers just for my own ego or whatever. So like the photo, follow me on Instagram, and you guys are in the giveaway. It's that easy. Again, a Link to the Past. It's not collector's edition or anything, so it's the original one. A really cool game, and at Bookman's it was value, 30 bucks. That's about its value. A lot of the other stuff at Bookman's was incredibly overpriced. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for kind of getting me motivated to go back out. I had a lot of fun today, and a lot of that was because of you guys in the comments section on the last video saying, hey, get out there, get game hunting. Even if you find nothing, just get out and enjoy it and show us some footage. And I had a great time. I'm going to try to do this at least once a month. Again, I'm not going to do it weekly because the inventory doesn't fluctuate that quickly. I don't want to go do a video next week and have it just be the same stuff on the shelves as today. I want to have some new content for you guys, but I'm going to try to get this series up, and I'm going to come back soon with that Best Buy employee discount video. I want to make sure it's legal I do it. I've talked to some people about it. I don't know anyone at Best Buy anymore, so there's no one I can get in trouble, but back when I was in college, I knew like 25 people that worked at Best Buy. So thank you guys for watching. I'll be back probably in a week with another video. Take care, guys.